It seems like the one consistent thing during my real estate career that spans almost 18 years is that people always look for houses with very few or no steps at all. I can't think of a time as a realtor when people haven't been looking for that very thing. What are some options? Because right now, it's actually really hard for people to find properties that have maybe one step or no steps at all. So let's talk about what your options are. So your first option that you typically think of is the ranch style house itself. So in the past, when people looked for ranches, it seemed like they were looking for a ranch with a lower level that they could finish for more space, or at least a lower level for storage and resale purposes. It was very, very difficult in the past, prior to 2017 or so, to sell a ranch on a crawl space or a slab because people were still looking for that extra space. It was also difficult to sell a ranch that only had 2 bedrooms, but after 2017, all bets were off and people just wanted that very easy lifestyle of not having steps. And some people even said they wouldn't go back to a basement if somebody tried to force them to do it. They just wouldn't do it or gave them the house. So the ranch is still ideal in terms of very few steps, and people like their ranches to be low maintenance. They like the brick, they like the vinyl. Easy peasy living. Typically when you're downsizing, they want a small lot as well, and ranches can afford all of those things. Whether you're looking for that lower level or no lower level at all, your options are good. If you do want to invest in a ranch that only has 2 bedrooms, just make sure that it has more than 1 bath and you're usually okay. The resale on them is usually good. Next, we have the Cape Cods. The Cape Cods are the 1.5 stories where you have a couple of bedrooms on the main floor, 1 or 2 of them up, maybe a bathroom up there as well. Cape Cods are wonderful for the people who are looking for very few steps, but they still want that space in an upper floor for grandkids to come and stay over, or adult kids to have a place to hang out. Or if you're still in that child raising time frame, child rearing, then your kids easily fit up in 2 little bedrooms upstairs. So Cape Cods are great if you're looking for very few steps, just for the primary bedroom and maybe another bedroom. We also have the 2 stories with the first floor primaries in them, which are great, again, like the Cape Cod. If you need extra space for people who can still do the steps, but at the same time, you want no steps for your primary bedroom. So those are great options as well. It's always interesting to see a 2-story with a first floor primary. You want to make sure that the first floor primary in those isn't too small, or that the main living spaces have been sacrificed for that square footage. So make sure there's a nice balance with that first floor primary so that it's great for resale as well. Because a lot of times, if you cut off too much space from the primary bedroom or too much space from the main living spaces in general, you have a little bit of an issue reselling that. Ranch condos are all the rage right now. People love them. You get that true maintenance-free living where you get the lawn mowed for you. The water and sewer are usually kicked in as well into that HOA fee. But they do tend to carry those HOA fees, so just be aware of that and mindful. Along with that, paired patio homes, a duplex ranch condo situation, if you will. Sometimes, though, you can get just the basic patio home that is detached and not paired with another property. Those are wonderful ways to go low maintenance. Usually have an HOA component to them, and you get no steps with that as well. And those are kind of newer in the whole scheme of real estate. So oftentimes you're moving into a brand new ranch condo or paired patio home or detached patio home. You get a newer complex because those are being built for people as they downsize and retire. Another option would be a studio condo with an elevator in the building. A lot of people don't mind living on another level as long as they've got an elevator to carry them up. Just watch out if that elevator ever breaks down. That's a problem. So just be mindful that that might happen. Another option, if you don't mind a few steps, would be the tri-level where you walk in on the main floor and maybe go down half a flight of steps to get to a family room, or up half a flight of steps to get to the bedroom. So the tri-levels have always been a fan favorite. On the tri-levels though, you just have to watch out for square footage. Don't get one that's so small that the bedrooms are too little. Those are some options for people who want either no steps at all or just a few, and they're very popular options. They do have their pros and cons, so you have to watch out for that, but very easy living in those types of houses. If you have questions about this topic or any other real estate related topic, you can reach out to me by phone, email, text, private message. And if you are watching on YouTube, click subscribe. Thanks, bye.